Beautiful Aquarius, how are you, my loves? Let me just fix that. There we go. Look at you. That is a beautiful picture, isn't it? Aquarius, it's January 11th. Yesterday was my birthday, so we had a really good time yesterday. Friends, oh my God, my heart just opened up. You know, I really needed that. Maybe you're feeling that way too. Maybe you need to call a friend. That's interesting. That's the message I'm hearing. Aquarius, call a friend. Because you know what will happen is you'll mirror love to each other. And that's what really opens up your heart, right? Sacred Wealth Code card. Sacred Wealth Code card. Yeah, I said it right. I was like, Dart. The Dragon Tarot, we'll use those at the end, but I do have Divine Animals and then self-care cards. So we got a few messages for you guys from those, and I will read out of the book for that Sacred Wealth Code card, because I think that's really an important thing to look at. It's January 11th, so let's go through like the 21st. This energy that's coming out, I've pulled the oracle cards already. I'll pull the tarot with you, but to save time, I like to do that, because otherwise it's a good another 5-10 minutes long. I don't want to waste our time, right? There's a message for you. Wait. Honor your resistance. Sometimes no action is the best action of all. What is it that you're resisting doing? Spirit is saying, so I channel messages through my spirit team. And I'm a spiritual healing muse, so I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you see things that you may not have seen, or quicker than if you were to do this on your own. So these messages in here are really important. Yeah. Beautiful Aquarius, wait. Honor your resistance. There's something that's holding you back. And honor it. And wait. And then the next card comes in. It's the fruit bat, the flying fox. Kindness. It's all about kindness. So were you going to say something that was kind of nasty? And then when you wait, you don't say the nasty thing? That's what I'm hearing. Don't say that nasty thing. Wait. Because that would be reacting, right? Spirit wants you to respond. Interesting. Spirit wants you to respond. So the reaction is something that's like off the hip. You know, you're used to it. It's the past. It's your learned behavior. You know, things happening over and over, and you always react the same way. So there's something that, in this reading, they want you to wait and not do that, not react to something. So think about it. When it comes up, you'll know it. You'll go, oh my God, wait a minute. I'm not going to react out of habit. I'm going to wait. I'm going to think about this. Maybe I'll even sleep on it. And I'll respond tomorrow. Maybe it's an email you need to write, or a text, and you're like, you'd be all nasty when you write it if you do it immediately. And then if you respond tomorrow, it'll be so much better. And guess what cards you guys got for that Sacred Wealth Code? You're the Communicator. There is something to this about you and what you say and what you do and when and how you do it. Interesting, isn't it? The Communicator. This has something to do with Mercury. Now, Mercury retrograde ended, so now it's going direct. So we shouldn't have those problems like old boyfriends and girlfriends coming back. You know, electrical problems, plane issues, you know, all that stuff. Mercury retrograde is done now for a while. I don't know when it's coming back, when it's going to be retrograde again, but you need to realize that words have power, Aquarius. Words that come out of your mouth have a lot of power. So you really need to be aware of what comes out of your mouth. Interesting. So Aquarius, you're very truthful. You're outspoken. You're very flexible. You're clear, quick, relatable. That's true. Yeah, friendly, intelligent. Oh my God, you're so friendly, you guys. Open-minded, intuitive. You know, you are open to whatever people talk about. I love that. I really do. Intuitive, psychological, discriminating, informed, and articulate. That's what you are, at least this month. That's what Spirit's saying. This month, you're the communicator. You're the communicator. That's your sacred wealth code. Interesting. The communicator. And we have pleasure. It's like, do you communicate? I'm thinking of like a sexual business. Maybe you're doing something, wow, that's interesting. Do something just for fun. Pleasure is one of life's essential nutrients. Pleasure, sex, fun, right? It releases energy that needs to come out. That's maybe of low vibrational energy. It needs to come out and be transmuted back into love, right? Do something just for fun. Sex, you know. Maybe, hopefully you're not trying to have a baby and you're forcing it, you know. They say don't ever force it when you're trying to have a baby. Just, you know, do it on a whim. We're talking about, you know, adults, mature people that are able to have sex, talk about sex, you know, that kind of thing. Isn't that interesting? You're the communicator. Maybe you're a sex therapist. Maybe you help people with their sexual problems. Maybe you help people get more intimate. That's interesting. That is a beautiful thing to do. Yeah, there are therapists out there that's what they do. And it's needed in this world. You know, more love. Can't hurt, right? More love can't hurt. As long as it's consensual, right? And you're dealing with adults. Connection tarantula. You are like a spider web, aren't you? You have all these connections. You know all these people. You got all these. I just picture in the olden days they had the phone boards and they would connect people. You know, hello, how can I connect you? And they would connect you to, you know, Joe's mom in, you know, Alabama. Connect. You know, they'd put the little switch in or put the little thing in the hole and they'd connect you. Isn't that interesting that picture I just saw? The olden days, right? But you have a lot of connections, and I think that's why you're a fantastic communicator. Yeah, you're very creative as well. Express your creativity. Delight in the mystery of your inner muse. So I am a muse. Am I helping you, your inner muse, come out? That's cool. I'm a communicator too, right? Now, I'm not an Aquarius, though. I'm a Capricorn sun, Sag moon, Sag rising. But my daughter was, she was actually an Aquarius. And man, when they were listing the things that Aquarius, you know, is like, I mean, they were just right on, huh? I know you, Aquarius. I know you. You're creative, too. Yeah. You creatively dress. Your beautiful creativity comes out in how you dress. Angels are saying they love how you dress. That's beautiful. Yeah, and you're connecting with people. So if you have an online tarot, a online site like me, you know, I do tarot. You can do anything on these things. Maybe you're like a fashion guide. Maybe you're helping people be creative with their fashion. You're communicating. You're communicating to a lot of people. I feel like with that tarantula connection card, you're communicating with a lot of people. Yeah, maybe maybe you do rituals where you communicate these beautiful creative ideas. You know? Maybe you're in the lifestyle and you get together with these beautiful people. That's all I'm going to say about that, but you know what I'm talking about. Beautiful. There's something to doing a ritual at home. Today is the new moon. Maybe you could do a new moon ritual. Google it, look it up. And then in your journal, write down what your intentions are. What are your intentions? What do you desire? What do you do it in the now, like you already have it. But put your intentions out there. Write it in your journal, then close the journal and allow the universe to work. to work on what your desires are, to work with you, to help you. Spirit can do a lot. The divine can do a lot, can't they? You know that because you have the faith. You got the strength, you got the faith, you know you're going to look up and on the horizon, you're going to see that veil lifting. Have faith. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. Act without knowing the end result because you know the universe has your back. Wow. Have the knowing that you will always have the resources to do what your life purpose, your divine life purpose is. You'll always have the resources for that. And you have the faith. Yeah, Aquarius, you've got the faith. I like that so much. Wow. Work. You just got to work. Here's the beaver card. You just got to work like a little beaver. I mean, they work their butts off. It's like working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Oh, you got the faith. You got the faith. You got the creativity. You are the communicator. You are open to communicating with whoever is sending you love because it's reciprocation, right? You love this. Now, when you get one of those I just heard dark entities, you say no. No, you're not allowed here. You're not of the highest, best, purest of white light energy, so you need to go. If you want to go transmute yourself into love, you say, that'll work. Maybe that's part of your job. What is it? Cranial sacral? Sacral cranial? Cranial sacral, I think it is, work. I have a girlfriend that does that, actually. It's a beautiful thing. Look it up. Google it. Interesting. You know, I feel like this little beaver is like in a tornado or something, but he's in the middle of it, in the eye. So he's not whipping around and around. You know, he stays steady in his work. He doesn't let outside factors come in between him and his work. Interesting. Thank you, Spirit. You don't either. You don't allow things outside of your control to interfere with your communicating with others. That's beautiful. Oh my God. I love this. This is amazing. The communicator, the beaver, the work, you work. It's very creative though. You are very creative, aren't you? Yeah. Maybe you're doing art classes online. You know, and you're communicating to people. You're going, hey, if you do this, this is how it'll look. Or do you want to do this with me? Do you want to paint a painting? We can do that together online, you know. Wow, that's beautiful. Well, whatever it is, it's amazing. And it brings you pleasure. It brings others pleasure. Creativity often brings pleasure, right? There's something about this. You're communicating to others and you know when to say something and you know when to hold back. That is key. Remember that? That was the first card that came out. Wait. Don't react. Respond. You have figured that out, Aquarius. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Now, pat yourself on the back. I know. Yep. You figured it out. You know, if you wanted to, like, do a business where you performed rituals, maybe you have a retreat or something that's scheduled every few months at a nice resort. You know, and you hold these beautiful rituals and you communicate with people and you do creative things and you know, I love that kind of thing. That's a part of what my desire is, you know, to help people in that way at a retreat. Yeah. The retreat, of course, is going to be mine, though. Oh my God, Aquarius, thanks so much for watching. If you need to know anything about me, look in that description box below. I do a private reading too. A personal reading, if you want to send me an email, that's awesome. I do have if you want to do a donation, you can do it there. Please comment. I love reading your comments. I always write you guys back. I don't just heart you. I actually look at them and I write you back, you know? So thank you so much for your support. I love you all. Subscribe, hit that like button for me, and I will see you at the next video. Love and light. Namaste.